The Baroque period in Western music, lasting approximately from 1600 to 1750, represents a time of significant development in musical theory, composition, and performance. This video will examine core theoretical concepts, forms, and practices of the Baroque era. Section 1. Basso continuo. Basso continuo, also called thorough bass, is a system of notation and performance practice in Baroque music, where a continuous bass line provides harmonic structure. Figures, or numbers, written below or above the bass notes indicate intervals and chords to be realized by the performer. It is performed by one or more bass instruments, such as the cello or bassoon, along with a chordal instrument like the harpsichord, organ, or theorbo. This system allowed flexibility and improvisation within a structured harmonic framework. Section 2. Counterpoint. Counterpoint is a technique of combining two or more independent melodic lines into a cohesive musical texture. The defining feature is that each line retains its distinct identity while contributing to the overall harmonic structure. Species counterpoint, outlined in Johann Joseph Fuchs's treatise Gradus ad Parnassum, categorizes contrapuntal writing into 5 species, including note against note and florid counterpoint. In Baroque music, counterpoint reached a high level of complexity, exemplified in fugues. A fugue is a contrapuntal composition structured around a central theme called the subject. The subject is introduced and then developed through various compositional techniques, such as inversion, augmentation, and stretto. A counter-subject often accompanies the subject, providing a secondary melodic idea. The exposition section introduces all voices, followed by episodes that develop the material, often modulating through different keys. Johann Sebastian Bach's The Well-Tempered Clavier includes examples of fugues with 4 or more voices. Section 4. Sonata form. The term sonata in the Baroque period refers to a multi-movement composition for one or more instruments. Baroque sonatas are categorized as sonata da camera, chamber sonata, consisting of dance movements, and sonata da chiesa, church sonata, intended for liturgical use with a more serious character. Movements are typically organized by contrasting tempos, such as slow, fast, slow, fast. This differs from the classical sonata form, which includes an exposition, development, and recapitulation within a single movement. Section 5. Tonal harmony. The Baroque period marks the establishment of tonal harmony, defined by the use of major and minor scales as the primary organizational system. Composers utilized chord progressions based on the tonic, dominant, and subdominant triads, forming the foundation for functional harmony. The circle of fifths visually represents the relationship between keys and is a tool for understanding modulation, a technique where music shifts from one key to another. Section 6. Ornamentation. Ornamentation refers to the addition of decorative notes or figures to embellish a melody. Common Baroque ornaments include the trill, a rapid alternation between 2 adjacent notes, the mordent, which briefly dips to the note below and returns, and the appoggiatura, which delays the resolution of a note by briefly suspending it. These elements are often left to the performer's discretion and are used to enhance expressivity. Section 7. The Baroque Dance Suite. The Baroque Dance Suite is a collection of stylized dance movements, each with distinct characteristics. Common movements include the allemande, a moderate tempo dance in 4/4 time, the courante, a lively triple meter dance, the sarabande, a slow triple meter dance emphasizing the second beat, and the jake, a fast dance in compound meter. These movements are unified by key, but contrast in rhythm and character. Section 8. Opera and oratorio. Opera in the Baroque period is a dramatic work combining music, text, and staging. Claudio Monteverdi's L'Orfeo is one of the earliest examples, employing recitative, a speech-like singing style, to advance the narrative. The oratorio, similar to opera but unstaged, often focuses on sacred topics. Handel's Messiah is a prominent example, blending recitatives, arias, and choruses. Section 9. Concerto and Concerto Grosso. The Concerto Grosso features a small group of soloists called the concertino, contrasted with the full ensemble, the ripieno. This interplay between the two groups creates dynamic contrasts. Antonio Vivaldi's The Four Seasons exemplifies the solo concerto, where a single soloist interacts with the orchestra. Section 10. Instrumentation. The Baroque period saw the development of new instruments and the refinement of existing ones. The violin family became dominant, replacing the viol. The harpsichord and pipe organ were central to keyboard music. Wind instruments, like the oboe and bassoon, gained prominence in orchestral and chamber works. To sum up, Baroque music established foundational practices in composition and theory that continue to influence Western music. By examining these concepts, we gain insight into the structural and theoretical advancements of the era. Please be sure to like and subscribe. This is TheoryTunes with Ben Burgstone.